To use Vault Azure Auth, you need to understand the basics of HashiCorp Vault and Azure Authentication. Vault is a secrets management tool that helps you secure sensitive data, while Azure Auth is a method of verifying user identities using Azure Active Directory. Step 1 is to configure Azure Active Directory. This involves creating an Azure AD application, registering it, and granting the necessary permissions. You will need to create a client ID and client secret, which will be used to authenticate with Vault. Step 2 is to configure Vault. You need to enable the Azure Auth method in Vault, which involves creating a new auth method and configuring the Azure AD application details. You will need to specify the tenant ID, client ID, and client secret. Step 3 is to configure the Azure Auth mount in Vault. This involves specifying the mount path, the type of auth method, and the Azure AD application details. You can also configure additional settings, such as the token TTL and the max TTL. Step 4 is to authenticate with Vault using Azure Auth. This involves running the Vault login command with the Azure Auth method and providing the necessary credentials, such as the client ID and client secret. If the authentication is successful, you will receive a token that can be used to access Vault. Best practices for using Vault Azure Auth include using a secure method of storing the client secret, such as a secrets manager, and limiting the permissions granted to the Azure AD application. You should also configure the token TTL and max TTL to ensure that tokens are rotated regularly. In conclusion, using Vault Azure Auth provides a secure method of authenticating with Vault using Azure Active Directory. By following these steps and best practices, you can ensure that your Vault instance is secure and that only authorized users have access to sensitive data.